Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Central Tabletop Gaming. I am your host, Jeremy Kelly, and today we will be doing Mission 444 of Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. So, before we begin, I did just finish my last video, and I'm looking forward to doing this one, don't get me wrong, but I am probably taking a breather sometime after this. And as usual, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, I do keep my laptop open so that way I can read chats when it's like this. I just got a laptop, as a matter of fact. So I'll be monitoring you guys through that. And whoever you are, welcome to Central Tabletop Gaming. So, today we will be going to... Sorry, for some strange reason I just drew a blank out of nowhere. And I also just figured out where these take place in the storyline, so when we're going through the story, I'm actually going to cut over to the DLC in order to do their parts before I continue campaign. So for those of you who are interested in seeing the add-ons, they'll actually be in chronological order of the story, so that way I can make it a little more interesting for all of you. So, I'm going to go ahead and start the video for this, and I'll be with you guys after the video.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
I have to wonder who her dad was in that scene because I'm not 100% sure. So if anyone finds out who her father is, please send me a message, because I'm very curious.
Was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today.
Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
This is a mission, honestly, that I've probably played more than... Well, no. I've probably played one other mission more than this one, so this won't take long at all. Fairly straightforward mission, minus the fact that you have to sit with your thumb up your rear end. I'm also not going to go for the aircraft. I think I've already got it unlocked. What you have to do is, again, you'll have to shoot down an ace like last time. But at the beginning of the mission, you'll have to take up to 50% damage. I don't really care to do that because I tend to be a bit of an idiot when I fly. So I'm going to avoid that. But for those of you who are curious, it's a fairly straightforward way to get it. And we're going to go with the EML because that's what I'm good with. So, and wrong one. Skin-wise, I love that one, but I don't think I have the heart to fly it today. So we're going to do Spare Squadron. Is that the one where I get the... Yeah, so this one's actually a little more Lord-friendly. So we're going to take this one out. Yep. The most expensive plane a con can fly, but at least it looks like it's patched up a bit, so... You know, it looks like someone ruined half my plane before I could do it. I love this game. I will admit there's a few plot holes or logic points that I don't get, but it's a really good game all around. So, if you guys haven't played this game, seriously, it's worth every penny. Go out, buy it. And I think it still comes with Ace Combat 5, so you're really buying two games in one. So, I don't know if that's true anymore. Fair note, though. But I think it is.
Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders. Go to hell. All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger your call sign as Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15 to runway.
All right,
You have permission
let's
to
go.
take off. Go now. My blood's boiling!
Like I can actually tell, I have the EML equipped underneath.
Restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? Yeah! This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm holding surveillance.
Bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
I'm kind of amazed that you never actually witnessed someone trying to flee. I always thought that would be a little touch detail they should have added, but who am I?
Look at that. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
Oh.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on the chase.
Alright,
Everything on the
I'm gonna play a little more for real now.
You see that? Isn't that convincing?
Yes, the enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking? Look! Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
And this is where the fun begins.
The odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after the starts?
This is the penal unit.
If counts going
I decide when you die.
I think that's me.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance the floor lines? I'll show you all how it's done.
TU-95 Bears.
Bandit splash.
Honestly, not a bad aircraft.
Your head count. We can compare later. Yeah.
Definitely not fast, though.
Dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group.
Can I get him from here? Because that would be
Take care of
great.
them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own
Ooh,
asses and
wow.
look up.
That was a miss.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime.
Ooh.
They're called sin lines.
Honestly, I'll be
3
fine.
Scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
I feel like I'm on a lower difficulty. Am I actually on hard? I have to be, because I haven't reset anything on my... Well, I shot the base. Does that count for something?
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported. Enemy on my 6! At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. Trigger, don't
Oh,
get shot
blackjack.
down now. Got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Come on.
This is a pretty nice ride. Its service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Oh, come on.
Bad-tempered tomboy. That Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them.
targets remaining.
Missile.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for a moment.
Oh, come on. Wrong button, wrong button.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 2 targets remaining.
Why would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now, the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man has an idea how to hit.
Wow, I am not doing as hot as I thought I would today. Ooh, hello.
We've never had so many casualties.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You're mine.
Missile. Missile.
Fight. Breaking away.
Missile.
Chaff and flares are depleted.
Alright, so I'm out of chaff and flares, so I'm on. Problem solved.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
That was easier than I thought,
Trigger's still with us.
regardless of the
What's
mistakes I
up with
made.
Del in this corner? Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast.
Oh, hey, Umbreon King. As soon as I'm done with this mission, I can chat with you a bit more, but I need to focus on this just real quick. Otherwise, not really much.
Heading is good. Stay on course.
Alright, just level her out. Find it easier to land like this, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go.
Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Sorry, do I what? I just don't understand the comment, so forgive me.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Alrighty, so that is the end of mission number 5 for Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. I'll be continuing this tomorrow, about give or take the same time, for anyone who sees this later on YouTube and isn't interested in attending. I usually stream between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. I know that's a bit of a wide gap, but it kind of depends on what I have to do that day. So, should be back about same time tomorrow. Usually I'm closer to 1 o'clock, but if you're interested, please tune in then. And I'll see all of you later. So, actually, let me do a... sorry guys. I've had a really weird day, and I literally had like a few hours sleep last night. So, let's do a proper outro. I'm so sorry about this. Thank you all so much for attending here at Central Tabletop Gaming. I was your host, Jeremy Kelly, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!